Okay, I had this person contact me through Facebook and had a very good question. So she actually travels 4 hours. She goes to this pediatric dentist and she was inquiring, do we know how to fix it? So she sent me this picture. And one of the things that you'll see is that his adult teeth, he's probably around 5 years old. His adult teeth are coming in behind his lower baby teeth. And what typically happens around 7 years old is these lower front teeth come out and then the adult teeth come in. And as you can see, the adult teeth are wider than the baby teeth and they are coming in to the tongue side. Now I've seen it come in through the tongue side, I've seen them come in under the teeth, and then I see them, come out for the front or not come in at all. So this is a problem. Sorry, let me go back. This is a problem because this is crowding, and the crowding is going to make the next teeth that come in crowded. So the problem is that he doesn't have enough room for his adult teeth. And then it's a problem because these are the first teeth that come in and he still doesn't have enough room. Just imagine the subsequent teeth that are going to come in. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out why. And as a holistic dentist, as a natural dentist, I always try to figure out why. The reason why those teeth are coming into the tongue side is because there simply isn't enough space. So the next question is why isn't there enough space? Now this is where I differ than a lot of dentists. Since I asked that question why, it's because the jaw is not big enough. Well, remember that a kid's face and their bones, the kids are smaller, and what happens over time is that the bones get bigger and the bones grow so that when teeth come in, which the adult teeth will eventually come in, that there's enough space for the bigger adult teeth. The problem is dentists, orthodontists, pediatric dentists are not addressing that issue. Because if the jaw is not growing, we need to ask why. And 9 times out of 10, the jaw is not growing because of what we're going to call muscular habits. Now, what muscles are we talking about? We're talking about your tongue, lips, and cheeks. What we're looking at is what are those muscles doing? What happens when you're swallowing? What happens when you're just standing or sitting around? Are your lips being too active? Does your tongue rest in the proper position? And do you have any other habits, such as biting nails, biting a blanket, sucking your thumb or sucking your fingers, biting your lip? All of those will eventually lead to more problems, usually from a smaller jaw, your muscles not functioning properly, and then subsequently your teeth being crooked. So that is the root cause. The root cause is that your muscle habits are not growing your jaw or they're making your jaw smaller. So let me tell you what not to do. What you don't do is not address the root cause. What you need to do is figure out, how do I change the muscle habits? So if the tongue is not resting on the roof of your mouth, or what we call the hard palate, your jaw is not going to grow. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. When you're talking, so this is like you're standing on the floor of your mouth, right? You're standing right there. Your tongue is supposed to be resting at the roof of your mouth all the time and putting what we call lateral pressure. See these arrows right here? Pushing it to the side. Now, this is pushing out adult teeth, but just imagine if there are baby teeth, your palate on the roof of your mouth is there's a fissure right here. There's a space. There's actually multiple bones to your palate, and actually your jaw will get wider and then bigger for the bigger adult teeth. Makes perfect sense, but most dentists are not looking at this. Now, this person is actually using the MyoMunchie, and let me show you. This is from the website Teeth Perfect. I do not personally use this or recommend this, but this is what they use. The MyoMunchie is essentially a preventive tool which can be used by parents to overcome bad habits in young children. Bad habits, that's the muscular habits, which are detrimental to the overall health, such as mouth breathing, tongue thrusting, poor chewing habits, resulting in weak muscle tone in the facial muscles and inferior quality alveolar bone, which holds the teeth. All right, let me break that down in English. When your mouth breathing, that means your tongue is at the floor of the mouth. How can your tongue be at the roof of the mouth, making your jaw bigger? So ideally, we want to breathe through our nose. Tongue thrusting, that's when you swallow, your tongue actually doesn't go to the roof of your mouth. It actually pushes forward, can create an open bite where your front teeth don't even touch when you're closing. So tongue thrusting, your tongue is not functioning in the right position, moves the teeth, does not grow the jaw. Poor chewing habits, that results also when your teeth aren't lined up, and then resulting in weak muscle tone. And so your whole shape of your jaw, of your face, is going to change if your jaws don't grow. So there are a lot of subsequent problems that happen because of these muscle habits. So this mild munchie is designed for kids that are 2 to 5. They come in different sizes. And right here, it says, very often these oral difficulties simply require dedication to daily use of the Myo, using it to exercise the muscles, stimulate the gums, promote salivary flow to keep the mouth and stomach healthy, and to prevent clenching of the teeth nocturnally. That means chewing or clenching at night. So if your teeth clench, if your kids clench their teeth or grind at night, it's probably because the jaw is not developing the right way, and you need to address the habits. Now, we don't use the Myo Munchie, we use a different program, but every case is different. Like every child is different. So if you believe your child needs an evaluation, I want you to call my office, the Center for Natural Dentistry, at 760-536-1199 and schedule an appointment with me. But I'll figure out what habits need to be adjusted if necessary. I do look at the teeth, but the teeth are at the end, okay, or at the final, and that's when you actually see where the teeth are moving. What we want to do is we want to get to the root cause, go further upstream, and once we fix the root cause, everything downstream starts to fix itself. Hopefully this helped. Thanks. Hopefully you're a smarter dentist or smarter than your dentist, and you get this taken care of soon, okay, because it's a lot harder or it's impossible to fix this when they're adult. Thanks for joining me.